Good morning, Matthew. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Doing great. How much college football do you watch?
A little bit. We're usually traveling on Saturdays when we play on Sundays, so don't get to see too much of it. But I try to pay attention.
If not Georgia, who would you watch?
I really just like to watch the teams that are playing well. Like Alabama's playing really well. Michigan, Ohio State was obviously a good one. Clemson, just those teams that are playing well at the top.
Did you hate Alabama when you were playing them?
Oh yeah, SEC. I mean, I hated everybody we played, but Alabama. I think I was 1-1 career, but they blew us out at our place my last year there. So got a tough spot for them in the heart.
All right, you go to Georgia, but what were the other 2 or 3 teams that you were narrowing it down to? Were you recruited by Alabama?
Yeah. That was maybe one of them, probably a little further down the list. I think
Wait.
Texas
Why
was a
would
big
you
one,
say, yeah?
Oh, I don't know. I just I'm trying to remember back. It's been a long time.
Oh.
But I believe I was. But Texas for sure was up there. Florida State. Both my parents went there, so I was a big FSU fan growing up. And maybe Southern Cal. I wasn't huge into the recruiting thing. I just kind of want to get it over with, pick a school and go.
How tough was it to say no to Texas?
It was tough. I have a bunch of friends back home who are Texas alum and fans, so they were trying to push me to go there for sure. But I don't know. I just always grew up watching like Florida State, teams down there in the Southeast, so I kind of gravitated towards that.
How do you explain this season with what you guys have accomplished so far, and it feels like every game's a close game?
Yeah, every game has been, it's been within 7 points, really. It's been a wild one. We've done a really nice job of finding ways to win games because we haven't played, a 60-minute game yet on all 3 phases and really, played extremely well. But for periods of time here and there, we're playing timely football and guys are making plays.
What are you thinking when you see Prater's kick go through the uprights to beat the Vikings?
Man, I knew every time he trots out there in the fourth quarter, really any time, snapping the hold is good. I know he's gonna bang it right through. He's been unbelievable, super clutch, and really with some really lengthy field goals. I mean, that one to send it into overtime in Minnesota at 58 yards was good from 65. I mean, he was incredible.
He's Matthew Stafford of My Lines joining us, Dan Patrick Show. How do you loosen guys up in the huddle? Oh, you're finding a few other people on the bandwagon now, right?
Yeah, a couple here and there, but it's nice. It's nice to have them, I guess. We'll take what we can get.
How do you loosen up guys in a tense moment, or do you try to loosen them up in the huddle?
I am always just trying to be myself, and in those situations, I love it. I love getting in the huddle with our back against the wall. Last week we had to go, we had the ball on our own 2-yard line we had to go down and get a field goal to give us a chance to tie it, and we were able to do it. I think guys, feel comfortable when they see me acting normal, and so that's what I go in and do. Obviously, it's a big moment in the game. I'm trying to push our guys to be as good as we can possibly be, but at the same time, we just got to go out there and do our jobs. Nothing extraordinary. Would
you rather be down with the ball or up and you're on the sidelines?
Down with the ball, 100 times out of 100. I don't like not having control of it. I'm probably a little bit of a control freak. That's probably why I play quarterback. But, I like having the ball in my hands with the chance to win it. Not that I don't trust our defense because they've made some major plays in major games. Just the competitor in me wants the ball.
Who's the quarterback you've probably watched more of and learned or maybe taken some of their facets of their game and incorporated in yours?
Growing up, I really watched, being a Dallas kid, watched a bunch of Troy Aikman, and then probably second on that list was Brett Favre. Loved the way he played, how much fun he had out there, and how he threw it around. And then kind of, once I got into the NFL, I think Peyton. Peyton's the guy that I paid attention to the most and just watch, how he operated at the line of scrimmage and how he played was pretty incredible.
But could you do what Peyton, would you have the freedom to be able to go to the line of scrimmage and do everything that Peyton does?
Yeah, we're running a very similar system to what he was running his last couple of years in Denver before Kubiak got there. So, it's a similar system to that. We've had some injuries in some tough spots this year that have kind of slowed our pace down a little bit. But, as far as being able to get to pretty much anything at the line of scrimmage. We have that ability for sure.
But you have a fun audible? I mean, he had Omaha.
We use that in the snap count for sure.
Why is everybody using Omaha? Can't we come up with something else?
It's just a good, it just rolls off the tongue. I don't know. It kind of gives the guys a little half second to know, here we go. And then, we go. Some teams I've heard are using hurry.
Yep.
That works as well. I don't know. Just, you got to have, short words with a couple syllables that work.
How about Harbaugh?
Oh, yeah, that could work. It could work.
I mean,
you
play into Michigan. I mean, I'm just, separate yourself.
I'll see if I can get it in there for you.
When are the girls going to be born?
They're twins, so they're kind of iffy on the date, but it's going to be probably between, late, I'd say mid-April probably is probably going to be our go-to time, mid-April to early April.
I'm thinking, here are the names for the girls. You ready?
Okay. Yep.
Athens.
Let me get a pen. I'm writing it down.
Okay, write it down. Okay, all right.
Yep.
I'll hold on.
No, you're good.
Athens and Georgia.
Okay.
Boom.
I'll see what I can do.
Identical. Wait, how would that go with your wife, though?
I don't know.
Georgia, come on. Georgia's pretty good.
But I'll tell her, since it was, live on the radio and all that we got to go with it.
Yeah, you just had to play along. That's very nice of you. And by the way, you're, I think, a career high in rushing yards with 5 games to go. I mean, you're going to shatter your own record.
Yeah, I mean, 28's the new 21, I guess. I don't know. I'm just running around having fun. No, it's been good. I've been just trying to help us win, and our guys on the outside are doing such a good job of getting open that teams are playing a bunch of 2-man coverage and man coverage with their backs turned to me. So I'm getting out there and having a chance to run a little bit.
Well, you're an athlete. You're averaging 6 yards per carry. I mean,
we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, you're sort of an Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, I mean, that's the poor man's Ezekiel Elliott for sure. I get that a lot.
Good luck in New Orleans. I'm going to guess you're going to have to score a few points against that old man Breeze,
Yeah, I saw that game on Sunday, no question. We'll have our work cut out for us. They're a good team. I appreciate the luck.
Thanks. Our Lions. He's Matthew Stafford. Thank you, Matt.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.